Hello, welcome to English Instructor. Just another beautiful day in paradise. Today, we'll talk about some simple ways to improve your writing.
Today we will talk about something very important to English instructors, and that is writing with details, examples, and specifics. There are three very easy yet effective ways to achieve this. One of them is writing with proper nouns, and that is specific names for people, places, and things. Another is including numbers in your writing, and numbers can be prices, dates, years, data, statistics, income, ages, etc. And finally, quotations, which uses the exact wording of what someone says, also known as direct speech. Dr. Brooks Landon, professor of composition and literature, discusses details, examples, and specifics in his Ladder of Abstraction. Dr. Landon gives a series of lectures in his video, Building Great Sentences, Exploring the Writer's Craft. In Dr. Landon's Ladder of Abstraction, he uses the example, I got in my car. He points out that as writers, we have a variety of language available to us. For example, transportation, vehicle, car, sedan. For stylistic reasons, an author may choose transportation instead of car, or vehicle instead of sedan. But generally speaking, English instructors prefer the precise language, I got into my 2012 Ford Fusion. Notice both the numbers and the proper nouns. Of course, I always encourage students to use adjectives in their writing as well. For example, this could read, I got into my new 2012 Ford Fusion. I got into my economical 2012 Ford Fusion. I got into my expensive, fast, dirty, clean. But for today's purposes, we're only looking at proper nouns, numbers, and quotations.
We interrupt your program English Instructor to bring you news and views. And while you're watching news and views, be sure to notice some of the vocabulary. You may even want to get a little help from a friend, a teacher, or a dictionary.
What's your name?
Nathan Smits.
I noticed your leg, Nathan. Can you tell me a little bit about it?
Yeah, no problem. Basically about 8.5 years ago, I was just involved in a bad snowboarding accident in Canada. I fell off this cliff from about 15 feet and just a bad crash land. Came down, broke my leg. It involved a lot of metal hardware and such to try to piece it back together. And just out of kind of bum luck, I got an infection which went into my bone. And kind of what didn't make much sense to try and save it, because I would have been worse off. So we ended up having to cut it off when I was just past 20 years old. So.
Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. But I see you like to surf. You're an inspiration to many people. How did you get started in surfing?
Thank you. Surfing happened when I moved down to the Central Coast about 3 years ago. I discovered an organization called AMP Surf, and they teach different people with disabilities, things like that, how to surf. At first I wasn't interested in surfing too much, but I just wanted to help out for the day, volunteer where I could. But one of the main organizers there encouraged me to get on the board, and I had a really good instructor. I got up within my first day and just love that feeling, just riding the wave. It's something you can't explain until you're on the board, and once you get that, you want more of it. And after that, I got aboard and just really developed a big passion for it, went as much as I could.
Yeah, surfing is certainly a lot of fun. I read about phantom pains. Are they true?
They are true. It's kind of hard to explain. I think doctors and stuff have said it is actual legitimate pain. It's parts of my feet, things like that. I'll get like little shocks or little zaps from time to time. Whether it's just the nerves settling or what it is, but I can pinpoint it whether it's on my big toe or on my heel. Just little shocks, things like that. And maybe just kind of shake my leg or hit my toe on the ground, it gets better, I guess. And I'm lucky. Some people really have a lot of problem with it. It gets debilitating for them sometimes, but I'm lucky. Just a little zap here or there, I laugh about it and then carry on. But definitely it's a real thing. It's kind of fascinating, really.
Very good. Thank you, Nathan, and good luck and have fun surfing.
Will do. Thank you.
That was news and views. I hope you had a chance to notice the vocabulary. Be sure to practice some of the vocabulary in your future conversations. Now back to your regular program.
Let's take a look at a few examples. He goes to school early can be rewritten to Tom goes to Harvard University at 8 a.m. Now maybe Tom goes to any school. It could be an elementary school, a high school, a community college, and also early is very subjective. So maybe for some students, a 7 a.m. class is early, or a 10 a.m. class is early. These shoes are expensive. Can be rewritten to, "Dang," Tyrone's mother mumbled, "Air Jordan basketball shoes cost $120? Of course, some adjectives would work well here as well. She can be a surprised mother, a frugal mother, a shocked mother, a poor mother. And of course, the shoes can be red shoes or gold shoes or plaid shoes. Another example is she lived a long time ago. Cleopatra was born in 69 BC and died in 30 BC. And finally, I cook dinner can be developed into, I cook Thai curry every Sunday night at 7 p.m. for my girlfriend Susie. So here are some simple tips to help you develop your writing. Remember to use proper nouns, numbers, and quotations. Have fun writing!
Well, that concludes this video of English Instructor. I'll see you later. Bye!